Right, I'm going to try and fit in a game of rapid chess, so this will be 10 minutes each. So 2008, good luck. We've not played before, no head-to-head score. 2000 games of rapid for my opponent. What have I done? 108 of them. So quite a big difference. How do we want to do this? Played a little bit differently to how I normally do the D4 games. Maybe something like this. But it is rapid though, so I need to obviously slow down and take my time, otherwise I'm likely to go wrong. Knight comes forward, so I think the knight across to challenge that knight is sensible. Oh, he's going all in early. Okay, well, knight across could be a move here, kind of trying to encourage this. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I'm going to go here to hit the bishop, but then we're threatening to pile in here as well. He might just go all in and I'll take, I think. But this is... obviously could explode. F5 might be a move, H5 might be a move. None of them might be moves, let's just see. Okay, he has done it. So can I leave that knight hanging and take here? If I take there first, pawn takes is a move and then I have to take. And he's got a really strong centre. If I take and he goes with the pawn first, then he's already in that position. But if he takes this knight, I can take the bishop. Or I could take here. I'm going to do this knight first, because there's a threat here. If he, for instance, takes... I expect he'll take this knight, probably with the pawn. Oh, he's gone with the bishop, so now I've got the option to take and drop back. I'm going to do that. He might take the knight here, he doesn't, so obviously I have to drop back. So how do we create counterplay here? Is it possible? Pawn up would be nice, but freezes. Knight up, f5. I was going to play queen up and hit the pawn. See if he defends it. He takes. Okay. I'm going to take with the f-pawn. Really risky, but just try and put some pressure on. Everything's risky here. If knight across, I've got bishop takes. So he has indeed launched one. So now it feels like we need to start pushing. Do I need this first? Is knight across a move actually? Knight over here? No, the defense is too weak, and once he does something like this, queen up, queen across, feels good for my opponent. So I think I need to prepare something like this. How do we do it? I'm going to go here actually first and hit the pawn in there, but it might actually be pushing his queen where he wants to go. Might be. Yeah, so take across, back, and he probably just jumps across. Oh, wait, can I sack here? Take, take, check. And if he comes back, take this pawn as well. That's tempting. I could do this and threaten to try and trap the bishop. Yeah, I'm going to go here. Maybe I should be doing this, I don't know, but if he goes here now I can take, otherwise my king's got a bailout square, but queen across is strong, what he's gone for. So can I play here? No, I don't think so. Oh, actually I've just missed the fact that he can crash here. So take, he takes, obviously it's check. But here, once he's taking here as well. I just missed that. Oh boy, we've gone wrong. Yeah, it's just checkmate, isn't it? If he takes and takes here, I'm just getting checkmated. How the heck have I messed that up? So here, he just takes. I do not see a move here. Bishop takes, queen takes here. Bishop takes is... Actually, bishop takes is covered, isn't it, by my queen? I nearly missed that. So I can take here, or I can push and force the bishop. Takes here, takes, queen takes. Whether I take here, I think I need to push. Actually, no, let's not pre-move. Clearly, I should be lost here, but there is a hit to the pawn. There is a hit here. Here, I can take with the queen. Just one of them games, so if it goes right, it goes wrong. You're only losing a few minutes, it doesn't matter, you just get on with the next game when one goes wrong. I don't see how I get to his king though, he looks safe, doesn't he? Now I have to take with the queen, but I could still target this pawn. Obviously I had to do that to keep this guarded, not with the bishop. If I run now, I'll lose my knight. But there is still a threat to take there. There's a threat to take the bishop. So again, he could drop back. And then I'm threatening bishop up with an idea rook across. Yeah, he's got an escape square for the bishop, and then he can obviously castle. And I think I need to play bishop up rather than going pawn grabbing. I think I do. If pawn down, I'll probably take with check. Let's just see what he does. He has done that, so I think I can take here. I expect he'll sidestep. Can I actually afford to take there? Can I afford not to? Surely it's better to get the queen out of the way and then take and take back with the bishop anyhow. So I'm just going to take. He has gone back, so now there's not the pressure there, so I think I can collect here. I've got a check here as well. Side steps. I'm going to take and hope I can take with the bishop. And now we hit the queen. Okay, but haven't I got a move like check? I just need to break this pin. We can take the queen, but we can't easily run away. If I go here, he's actually threatening to take, but I can do e6 and we guard the bishop. But my bishop can't currently move. So check, check, he just takes back and we can't take the queen. So I think I go e6. He can't move his bishop right now. Obviously, if he castles now, I can take a bishop, but then he gets his rook across, and I'm probably in a lot of trouble. Probably. At least it's not boring, this game, is it? There's going to be a win for somebody. Oh, he's come forward. So have I got check now and maybe drop back? Oh, no, as he blundered, I just take the rook and then the queen. I think he's blundered it. He's just blundered, hasn't he? He's no longer guarding his queen, and if he takes the bishop, I just take back. So I think he's just blundered the game. I think he has. Unless I'm missing something, which I might be, of course. So he takes the knight. So take. And now I've got this, or I can grab a pawn. But if I go here, surely I'm forcing something off. How does he defend it? He can move the knight somewhere and I take the bishop. He's probably fine. My instincts are to grab a pawn. And then I can just put the bishop back where it is now. Grab a pawn and come back to guard the pawn chain. Or go here and hit the knight. But I think I should go here, and then it gives my king a square should he check, which he has. And now try and activate the rooks. Yeah, so he's still very much in the game and he's well up on the clock. There's no knight or bishop check there, so obviously try and get the rook off the board if we can. And we're up in exchange, a rook for a knight. But we're up 3 pawns as well, so probably sensible to run, but that might let his knight in. I don't see an immediate threat, so I'm going to try and advance these pawns. He's hitting the bishop now. Oh, he's hitting that pawn I've just moved. But again, if he takes, I can take back, so that looks fine. 1-1. My instincts are to push the pawn here so that I can launch this and get them on a dark square. So I'm going to do that. But he's down 3 pawns as well as an exchange. Okay, now I've got a check. Then maybe king up. Depends. Oh no, king up allows this. So check, what does he do? Worst case though, I'm losing a pawn. I'm still 2 pawns up. I've got king up right now, haven't I? Check, I think he drops back. So maybe I'll just throw a move in. Get them pawns moving forward. I don't mind losing a pawn to get one of his pieces off the board, as long as I don't lose all of them. So he's gone with the rook, so I think I sidestep, and I have lost a second, but if he takes it, he gets his rook pinned. And he has. So now we should be cleanly winning. It's on a dark square, so there's no risk. He can't stop the rook trade. I'm up a pawn and an exchange. It should be cleanly winning. Doesn't mean we can't go wrong. Oh, but that's definitely winning. Just gets pinned again. Yeah. Interesting game though, wasn't it? But a good win.